chosen Japanese, but they decided to stick with English. Okay, and just like that, they are off. Rather, they will be in a few seconds. We have a little bit of an intro here to get through first. No problem with that. Oh, good heavens. Alright, look you. There we go. A little trouble fixing the synchronization there. Let's get those timers synced, shall we? Alright, so for those of you who may never have encountered Zero Mission before, Zero Mission is, in fact, an enhanced retelling of the original Metroid. Starts out the same way. Run to the left, Samus can now become a ball. And this game also adds something that a lot of folks feel the original Metroid needed, these statues, which give you a hint as to where to go next, which we will promptly disregard. I hope you all like seeing that little spot on the map there. We will never actually go there. That's the long beam, one of many items that neither of them will actually be getting. But as they move through Brinstar, you're going to be seeing a lot of really quick movement. Vertical movement in this game is actually one of the big challenges in the speed game. Brinstar in particular has a lot of vertical climbs, which is why actually it's kind of interesting that this game has Brinstar, the earliest zone you'll encounter, actually is one of the most difficult to get through quickly. Alright, Tallman taking a little bit of a different route going down there. Ivan first to grab the missiles. Missiles will be the most important source of damage throughout the run. The beam is not nearly as useful as it is in Fusion. Now Ivan the first to face off against the worm. He's going to be trying to get a double missile here. Oh, you saw that missile tink off. No such luck. He's going to try again. Oh, he's not trying again. He's going to conserve his missiles. And it looks like, yeah, Ivan's going to wait for those missile drops. Understandable. Tallman not even trying for the double, but he's also running out. Just not stopping to wait for those power-ups. In order to try to save a little bit of time. Ooh, both of them having some trouble during the climb, though. But at this point, oh! Tallman getting some really timely missile drops. Both of them 4 missiles heading into the hive room. Ideal. Both of them in really good shape, sticking really close together. Ooh, Tallman taking a little bit of a tumble. Those bugs show no mercy, but let's see how the hive room treats them. This is very much an early reset point for a lot of runners. There's 3 hives in this room, and you have a very tight missile count. It takes 3 missiles and 2 shots per hive, so as you can see, you're going to be cutting it real close. Ooh! Ivan, unfortunately, having a little bit of trouble getting those bugs to chase him. Tallman showing off how it should look here. Oh! Gets caught by the bugs! Ivan making it out relatively cleanly there. Very nice. Tallman just has to deal with that second hive. Oh! Oh, he gets bounced around. Oh my gosh, his health! Ooh! Tallman! Building the suspense whether he wanted to or not. Thankfully, there's an energy tank in this room right here, so he's in no danger unless he falls in the lava. Thank you, Tallman. Thank you. Now, a little bit more climb here. Ivan's shooting that missile to deal with that enemy there. The enemies in this game, their movement is not completely random. There's usually a couple of preset patterns. And you gotta get ready for that enemy possibly blocking you, hence the missile. Ivan first to make it to the bombs. Tallman right behind him, though, staying very close. This run is just beginning. It's still anybody's race. But if you like bomb shenanigans, you are going to really enjoy this run. There's a lot of them. Starting off with dealing with these bugs. We hate these bugs. As you saw there, Ivan had to wait for a late drop-in bug there. You can't do much about them. One of them decides to not drop down. You just have to wait for it. Thankfully, both of them getting relatively decent bug luck. Very similar. It doesn't seem like either of them had to wait an exceptionally long time. And now we're going to start seeing one of the joys of Zero Mission, changing the order of things. Now, normally, in Metroid or in Zero Mission, the game would suggest you go fight Kraid next. After you take care of a couple of items, take some time to power up. But they're not going to be powering up much. They're just going to be grabbing the charge beam that worm dropped. They didn't grab it before, because there was no sense in waiting for the death animation. Just going to grab that, they're just going to head right on down to Norfair and head straight to Ridley first. There's a few reasons we do that. Major ones are that it actually causes the game to skip a cutscene, and we also get super missiles, which, well, you'll see what super missiles do to our friend Kraid. And Charge Beam. Oh boy, the Charge Beam. If you played Fusion, you probably have a shrine to the Charge Beam in your house. Unfortunately, this Charge Beam is not quite as good, but it is still very useful. It doesn't do much damage, but the fact you can still hold that charge and get some pseudo screw attacks makes it something we still grab. Pseudo screw is incredibly useful throughout the run. Ivan first making the cutscene, and Tallman in the same cutscene. That's how close they're staying. Both of them going to have... Oh, we're going to have double eyes? Are we going to have two eyes? Come on, a little bit faster, a little bit faster. Hey! Mother Brain looking at you with two serpent eyes, just like a real human brain. Oop! Ivan accidentally getting caught on that block, but making his way down and to the left. You're going to be seeing them use some pseudo screw in this room, in fact. And you're also seeing them both try to keep their health as high as possible. Because they need to have... Because in this game, like in a lot of other Metroids, when your health is full, you get more missile drops. And they definitely want missile drops so they can try to skip a refill at the Ice Beam. Ooh! I'm taking a bit of a fall, giving Tallman a chance to catch up. Both of them doing alright on missiles so far, and their health looks good. Tallman probably wishes he could get at least a small health drop. If he did that, they would be just delightful. But first things first, up in Criteria, one of the new areas in Zero Mission. Gonna stop and grab this unknown item, complete with fancy fanfare. Now, the more astute of you out there can tell that's actually a beam item. In fact, it will later turn out to be the plasma beam. And there's going to take the chance to grab a couple of extra missile tanks here. You're going to be seeing most of the missile tanks grab just really early on, just kind of front-loaded. Ooh, Tallman actually opting to do a slightly slower bomb strat to get out of that tunnel versus Ivan's JBJ, jump bomb jump. Ivan first to make it to the Power Grip, also known as the item that you never appreciated until you don't have it. And now time for some more bomb shenanigans. Ivan will be trying to do an infinite bomb jump with the double infinite bomb jump to climb up faster than that statue, and he's doing a good job here. Makes it. No big deal. Tallman opting for single bomb jump, but he's doing it as fast as possible with singles. Really good job with that. Singles can be slow, but he's doing it pretty quick here. Just one of those benefits of having the large blast radius of the bombs in Zero Mission. Bomb jumps are very forgiving, while the doubles are definitely a little bit trickier to get. Ivan having to deal, unfortunately, with that Ripper blocking the door. He takes it safe there because he really does not want to take any damage. Having full health, just getting those missile drops is key. Tallman making it there fast enough, he can just jump over the Ripper. Those little things will enable him to catch up. Another thing you're seeing there, Ivan and Tallman both using missiles to shoot faraway blocks. Unfortunately, without the long beam, they're just going to have to use missiles for that. It's definitely faster than... Oh! Ivan doing some nice, quick-footed movement there, unfortunately taking a hit. Still pretty high, but not full health. Tallman probably really hoping for a health drop around here, but he's just not getting anything. Such stingy enemies. Ivan slowing down to grab that pretty much... I think that enemy is a guaranteed missile drop, if I'm not mistaken. I've always seen it drop a missile. But their missile counts are still looking pretty good here. They can get more missile drops along the way. They're probably still going to opt to skip the refill here at Ice Beam. Ivan only run one room away. Tallman just one room behind Ivan right now. Alright, Ivan getting himself an Ice Beam. Skipping the refill, Tallman will likely opt to do the same. Now it's time for the first real challenge if you're not good at wall jumps. There's going to be a lot of single wall jumping in this upcoming section to get through it quickly. Thankfully, a feature that came back after it was taken out in Fusion. Using a very careful bomb jump, Ivan getting around that statue. You do not want to get that cutscene. It'll lose you the better part of a minute. Both of them, thankfully, not having to watch it. Ooh, Tallman taking a dip in the lava. His missile count looks good, but still, you don't want to be taking any more damage than you have to, especially with the looming threat of Ridley, which is a high damage area. And Ivan first to show off the developer-intended shortcut that gets you to Ridley. Tallman showing off the quick unmorph wall jump. Doing very well with those. And, ooh, Ivan actually opted to stop and grab this missile tank before the upcoming Imago Cocoon fight. Not a bad move if you're worried about your missile count. Tallman, however, not worried. He's just running ahead. He's probably going to opt to stop and grab some missiles in this corridor. You see Ivan doing the same thing. You need 18 for this fight, but it's usually good to have more. Oh, no, Tallman. Tallman only with 14 missiles. He's going to have to play it real clean and get some drops from the spores. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Tallman playing it safe here because he does not want to take any extra missile. It's a little bit too high. Tallman's in trouble. Meanwhile, Ivan finishing it off in relatively short order here. Health looks good, missile count looks fine. Oh, but Tallman. Oh, I feel real bad here. Uncooperative Ripper, just the... Oh gosh, without full health, he's getting health drops. The worst. Looks like he has 2 vines left, I think. Oh my goodness. He should be able to finish it off here. Finishing it off! Health looks good, but unfortunately no missiles. This is not good news for Tallman. He wants to have at least a small handful of missiles to get through Ridley quickly. Meanwhile, Ivan is showing off another rear entrance into Ridley here. Normally it wants you to go left or deal with the fully grown Imago, but none of that. That takes too long, and Imago's kind of a jerk. So we're just going to let him fester down there, doing whatever it is he does. Alright, Ivan first to make it into this deadly room. These side hoppers do 30 damage, so he's going to be wanting to freeze them and, if anything, hit the bugs to damage boost through the side hoppers. Ooh! Thankfully, having those extra missiles has helped him out. He was able to just take them out and still have enough to deal with the upcoming threats. Speaking of threats, the dreaded pillar room. Ooh, Ivan getting good positioning on that enemy, able to freeze it and get up and around. You don't want to take a tumble here. That's a massive time loss. And here we go, just kind of plowing through them. High health, good missile count. Ivan's in really good shape. Now Tallman tackling that side hopper room himself. Making it through nice and quick so far. Ooh. Having a little bit of trouble there near the end, especially with the lack of missiles. Oh, he gets a missile drop. Very timely. Ivan opting to play it safe on the way back. Understandable. You do not want to take a fall here. Tallman getting good positioning as well, managing to freeze that enemy and jump up top. With 7 missiles, he's in great shape for this room. But he's still opting to play it safe because of his health. Oh, gets a big health drop. Meanwhile, Ivan heading back to grab himself that missile tank and that super tank. 4 super missiles is a really, really important number in any percent. It makes the upcoming Ridley fight beatable with only 1 energy tank, and it also makes Mother Brain quick kill possible, because otherwise the fight just ends up being a whole lot longer. Ooh! Tink, the first one, thankfully had an extra one. Now, Ivan looks like he's going to be grabbing the extra energy tank for safety. I can't say I blame him. It is absolutely possible to beat Ridley with only 1 E-tank, but if anything goes wrong, you just die. So he's playing it safe, getting 2 E-tanks and now taking the refill. He needs that ammunition. Tallman about to enter Ridley's room himself. Meanwhile, Ivan, here he comes! Everybody's favorite shouty boy! Hits him with those supers, runs into his hitbox. Touching Ridley is less damage than getting hit by a fireball, and Ivan finishes him off. Very well done. Meanwhile, Tallman, it looks like Tallman's going to be skipping that second E-tank, which, with a clean fight, like, Ivan would have ended that fight with 4 health if he hadn't taken that E-tank. Oh, and he gets super drops! So now Tallman facing off against Ridley. He's got a much narrower window, so he can't afford to mess up anything here. Oh, he takes a fireball! This could be rough. He might opt to back out, and oh, thankfully, Ridley flying up before he could take a couple extra hits, and he finishes him off with 49 health to spare. He got a little bit worried there, but it turns out I had nothing to worry about. Tallman playing it through there very nicely. Let's see if he can get some good super drops here, too. Oh, he gets no super drops. That is unfortunate. Thankfully, both of them managing to get out of Ridley in pretty short order here, having no trouble with the wall jumps or the freezing the bug. I would imagine that Ivan is probably going to stay at 3 energy tanks. He's probably not going to grab the 4th one in Brinstar. Tallman also opting to grab this tank. He might go for a third, I don't know. At the moment, especially if he knows he's behind, he's definitely playing with straight up shooting for PB strats here. He's not actually trying to, he's not marathon safing it here. No, 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 he's just going for broke. Pedal to the floor as fast as he can. Oh no, Ivan, unfortunately, little mistake there. Not firing a missile into the wall. It loses him a little bit of time. heytallman opting to stop and kill these owls that have a much higher chance of dropping supers, but not so much. I fully expect that unless heytallman can get himself another super drop, he's probably gonna have to stop. He's gonna have to stop and take a refill, either in Brinstar or at the unknown item in Kraid. We'll have to wait and see. And Ivan stopping to get the high jump. High jump, again, one of those items that we don't really need, but it makes getting through the rest of the game a whole lot easier. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, it's actually a little bit faster, too. Just the time you save from... it doesn't just make you jump higher, it also gives you faster jumps, makes you jump faster. Your vertical speed is faster, so hey, yeah, go for it. We like speed here. Oh! Ivan unfortunately decided to shift to PowerPoint for a moment there. Thankfully, not a permanent thing, while Tallman grabs himself the high jump as well. Important note, that room right in front of high jump is actually pretty tricky to get through cleanly. Those enemies that fly down, so they just love to knock you into the lava. Yeah, Tallman opting to... Ooh, Tallman getting a much needed super drop there. If he can get good drops heading into Kraid, he might actually be able to skip that refill, which Ivan is in good enough shape. He's not going to be taking that refill. He can skip it outright. So heytallman will definitely want to hopefully get favorable drops. Oof, yeah, only 2 missiles. Definitely cutting it very tightly here. Alright, and with high jump, you can also see the strat required to climb through those corridors and drop down just changes. So Brinstar never stops being obnoxious or challenging as far as going up and going down quickly. But Ivan showing it off with relative ease. Alright, Ivan first to make it to the Kraid elevator. Thankfully, since we already killed Ridley, there's no cutscene here. One of the big time saves of Ridley first. But speaking of possible time losses, they're coming up on one of the big tricks of any percent, the acid worm skip. You saw Ivan fighting the acid worm before the race, but now he's just going to say no to the acid worm and skip it. Thankfully, he does know the backup if things go wrong, but he's going to try and do the fast strat here. Get on the edge, and with a single bomb... Oh, unfortunately, one bomb strat letting Ivan down. Thankfully, he does know the backup strat. Oh! He is not opting to go for the horizontal bomb jump backup, which we saw him doing earlier. He's very much capable of it, so I'm surprised to not see him going for it. Resetting the room will cost him about 30 to 45 seconds, so this is definitely a decision he's not taking, he does not make lightly. Oh, Tallman opting to take a safety save. With his health where it is, I can't say I blame him. One tumble into the lava could end him if it's too far to the left. Meanwhile, Ivan, on his second attempt, getting himself that acid worm skip. He's on his way down to the next unknown item, while Tallman setting up to do his own AWS. I'm not sure if Tallman does 1 bomb or possibly the 4-bomb strat. Both very popular strats. Ooh. Oh. The danger of that first jump is you have to be already moving at speed, otherwise you just don't have the distance. And Tallman, first try 4-bomb. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Going to gain back a little bit of time there. Unfortunately, not as much as he possibly would have liked because of stopping to take the save. And he's going to be losing a bit more because with health like that, he may very well opt to take the refill at unknown item. Spoiler alert, it's actually the space jump. Meanwhile, Ivan is showing off some very fancy double missiles as he moves along that side hopper room. And Tallman isn't. He's not doing it. He's just going for it. Ooh! Meanwhile, Ivan first to face off against Kraid, which might as well be an empty room with a timer on it. There we go. That was Kraid. With low missile count, though, Tallman cannot opt to do those double missiles that Ivan was doing, and his health at 32. He should be in no danger. Kraid, as you saw, is not much of a boss fight in any percent, but still, the slightest mistake could spell disaster for Tallman, so he's got to be feeling it a little bit. Here we go. And Ivan! Ivan getting refill glitch while Tallman finishes off Kraid in short order. That's a very difficult trick Ivan pulled off there. Manages to make the refill overlap with the fanfare, save himself some time. That's a 4-frame trick right there. Not something you just do without thinking about it. So Tallman is probably going to also try to get himself a refill glitch. Let's see if he can pull it off. But he's definitely taking the refill regardless. He's going for the glitch. Oh, doesn't quite get it. Jumps a little bit too late. Does not manage to get into the statue's hands before the item forms. Meanwhile, Ivan showing off some shine sparks, one of the joys of having the speed booster in this game. Again, without Acid Worm being fought, those magnetic rails don't work, so you just kind of have to use alternate movement methods. Tallman just moving like a man possessed. Trying to gain back that lost time. Ivan already out of Kraid, on his way to Turian. Now, let me tell you a thing or two about Turian. Turian's no joke, especially not at any percent. Metroids, despite the fact that 5 missiles and freezing them in 5 missiles is all it takes to kill them, they drain your health super fast. Get caught by a couple of them and it can ruin your day. Ooh, Ivan tried to go for a challenging trick called Brinstar Super to get himself an extra super missile tank before Turian, but I think he knows that Tallman is right on his tail, so he's not going to try for it a second time. 4 super missiles for Turian is plenty. You don't need more than 4, but 6 definitely makes Turian a little bit less stressful, so you don't have to worry about drops quite so much. Tallman not even going for Brinstar Super, just making a break for it, heading straight to Turian. And, oh, Ivan did not get enough speed to Shine Spark across this part of the room, so he's going to lose a little bit of time here. First to make it to the statues, though, and moments away from entering Turian. Now, both of them most definitely wish they had full health. Having full health gives you much higher chance of missile and, more importantly, super drops. So here's the thing about Turian. You want to have 4 supers for the Mother Brain, obviously. But supers are such a precious resource. You might imagine, I don't want to use them at all, but you have to. Because what if you kill a Metroid and get a super drop? That's 2 supers you could have used. 2 supers wasted. So you're going to be seeing them use maybe a couple of supers, but keep a very close eye on them. Try to make sure that they always have a little bit of empty space if they get a drop, but you're not going to see them go down to 0, because having no supers, especially heading into Mother Brain, is a great way to lose time. Alright. Ivan first to head into the Metroids here. Ooh! Going heavy on the supers, but he gets a drop, so he's in good shape. Now at full health, he'll be getting a lot more drops. Both of them at full health. Perfect. That's what they both want to see. Ooh, Ivan taking a dive into the lava. Meanwhile, Tallman curiously opting to not use supers yet, so he gets a super drop. That's what I was talking about. He could have gotten through that room a lot faster with using 2 supers. Instead, a wasted super drop. You don't want to see that. Ooh! Ivan winning the lottery right there. Not to be confused with the 100% lottery, it's a completely different thing. Oh, Tallman heading into this room with no supers. That's bad. This room is rough, especially with no supers, but oh, look at that! Makes it look easy and gets himself a super drop to boot. Meanwhile, Ivan continuously moving through. Only 1 super heading into the final Metroid room. No supers, opting to go down to 0. That's rough. He's gonna be relying heavily on getting good drops in this room. Meanwhile, Tallman also dropping down to 0, but getting himself a drop there. Full supers for Tallman. Ivan not getting any super drops here. That's rough. Tallman trying to maneuver around, do a dance with the Metroid. Ooh! Rinka's trying to give... Oh, Ivan's having a tough time there. The beam and missile hitboxes are different. Oh, no, Ivan going to be heading into Mother Brain's room with 0 supers. He has to stop to refill whether he wants to or not. Meanwhile, Tallman is going to be most likely just using pure missiles from here on out. With 4 supers in hand, he can... Oh, and a super drop. He can, this could be it. Tallman could pull ahead here, especially if he opts to go for Zebetite skip. He's going for Zebetite skip. He's refilling now because he's not going to be able to come back later. Oh, now he's getting super drops so he doesn't want them, but nope. All right, Tallman going for Zebetite skip. He's going to have to freeze the Rinka, stand on it, and then unmorph in the same frame that the bomb explodes. It's a frame-perfect trick. Oh, having a little bit of trouble with that Rinka. Unfortunately for him, not getting it, so he's just going to go through normally, but he got enough missiles before that he's in no danger. Oh, he's opting to go refill. So unfortunately, this does not enable him to just straight up pull ahead, although he's definitely in very strong shape here with his 4 supers. Ivan just having the worst luck with drops. This is why you do not want to, you really want to have 4 supers heading into this hallway, because he's just getting no super drops. Oh, there we go, finally. Unfortunately, that still has enabled Tallman to pull ahead. Now Ivan going to go for Zebetite skip as well. Oh, unfortunately, dropping the bomb too low, killing that Rinka. That's one of the things that can make that trick not work. So he has to reset the room. I don't know how many times he wants to go for it, though. I also don't know if he knows where Tallman is. Meanwhile, Tallman breaks the tank. Now just has a few volleys of missiles. Very tight missile count here, but he's in good shape. Just 3 more missiles in a super, and he's got it done. Oh! Open your eye, Mother Brain. Tallman sending Mother Brain to wherever that explosion takes her. Already on his way out. Ivan, unfortunately, having a struggle in this room. Ooh. Having a lot of trouble with that acid. And his missile count, he doesn't have enough missiles either. He's going to have to rely on drops. Thankfully, the Rinkas in this area have a higher percentage chance drop of missiles, so he's not dead in the water, not by a long shot, but unfortunately, this has cost him a lot of time, enabling Tallman to pull ahead. Oh, Ivan, be careful. He's gonna have to be careful here. He doesn't want to get knocked into the lava by the Rinkas. Or get knocked out of position. He's in good shape. Oh, he's 1 missile short! The recovery! The recovery! Ivan stared death in the face and said, "Not today!" Tallman first to get into the ship and blast off, while Ivan showing off a little bit of his Shine Spark shenanigans here on his way out. Unfortunately, dropping the wall jump. Ooh, no good. I think Ivan might be a little bit shaken up after that Turian. I don't think anyone wants to see a Turian like that, especially not in a race. That would have been a reset. This would have been a PB attempt. But this race is far from over. The upcoming Suitless section is not much to write home about, but Endgame can still very easily change the outcome of this race. Meanwhile, Tallman, despite getting shot down, still having time to apply his eyeliner and lipstick. Looking fabulous, my friend. So heading into Suitless, one of the final sections of the game, the lead has changed after Ivan has maintained it for so long. Now Tallman is in the lead, so let us see what happens. All right. So things to know about Suitless. Samus is very weak without her power suit, unsurprisingly. But her little pistol gives her the ability to break bomb blocks, which is nice. And the other thing about this section is that it has practically 0 randomness. Tallman doing the map skip, no problem. Is he going to take the refill? He is taking the refill. Like I said, though, this section is very little randomness, so if he had been behind, I would not have been surprised if he had opted to skip the refill. These enemies do 100 damage, so without the refill, you're at one-hit death mode. But those few seconds you save by skipping the refill can be the difference. Thankfully, these pirates are gracious enough to always move the same way, so we can predict their movements perfectly. and you're going to see just a lot of, you're going to hopefully see a lot of very clean, very consistent movement from both of them here. Tallman setting up for the tripwire skip. Nice wall jump. Does not set off that alarm. Just making his way through the Space Pirate Mothership. God, I don't even want to think about how much workout Samus does in order to be able to... Oh, no, Ivan! Oh, no! Getting the map. You never like to see that. It's surprisingly easy to get the map, but still, it's something you never want to see, because now the Discord's going to be making fun of Ivan for a bit. Don't worry, Ivan, I won't make fun of you. I've grabbed the map too many times in races to be able to throw that particular stone, so to speak. Now Ivan making his way through Suitless, setting up for the slightly quicker alarm in this room, so it should turn off before the enemy shows up. There we go. Let's see if heytallman decides to go for fast searchlights. Nope, just going for taking it safe. Fast searchlights does not actually save you that much time, and messing it up sets off an alarm, and, well, you don't want to set off an alarm more than you have to, because some of those gates close, and just like there you saw Ivan, he did not get tripwire skips, so he has to go around that gate because the alarm is going off. Oh, interesting, opting to wait there instead of hiding on the other side of that block there. Often you'll see folks wait in the previous room, but Ivan opted just to do it his own way. Alright, heytallman first to make it to the glass tube, marking about the halfway point of Suitless. Just has to get through the Chozo Temple now, and here in Chozodia. So aside from not missing tripwire skip, Ivan is playing through very, very cleanly as well. And Tallman coming up on one of my least favorite wall jumps here. A single wall jump where falling will drop you into a spotlight. No problem, though. He makes it look effortless. Ooh, Ivan, unfortunately, having to do an extra ledge grab there. Ledge grabbing is one of those things that if you have to do it, you have to do it. But if you can avoid doing it, you'll opt to do that, because the animation wastes frames. All right, that's an alarm you cannot miss. Tallman not setting up for Samstrat, so he's going to have to duck into his save room here in a little bit. Oh, wait! I've never seen that set up for Samstrat. Ooh! Tallman! You've put a smile on my face today showing me some of this cool stuff. So he's not going to have to duck into that save room after all. I take that back. Saving himself those 2 screen transitions. And now Ivan also in the Chozo Ruins. About to tackle my least favorite room. Let's see how it goes for him. The thing about it is you have to climb up immediately. If you drop any wall jumps, you have to reset the room, otherwise those spotlights are in the way. Alright, here it is, the final alarm. This alarm will stay on until Tallman is done with Suitless, but he has several dangerous rooms to get through. There will be a lot of pirates. He has to make very good use of his the gun here, making sure to give it a chance to refill. Alright, Ivan, in the room setting up for Actually, I turned away for a moment. I didn't see you set up for Samstrat. Both of them getting Samstrat. Very, very nice. Oh! Tallman dropping a wall jump, scaring me a bit, building that suspense. Here it is, the final wall jumps. You do not want to drop these wall jumps, otherwise there are 6 pirates, and they have some very strong words to share with Samus. No problem, though. Tallman making it up that wall like a champ. And just like that, Suitless is over. All that remains is fighting Charlie, the dreaded Chozo ghost. Oops! Tallman taking a bit of a tumble, while Ivan... Oh gosh, Tallman having a lot of trouble there. Meanwhile, Ivan about to start his final alarm. Both of them having a very clean Suitless, though. Not taking any extra hits, which means they can do... Oh, Ivan! Dodging those shots! What is this? 1920s Pulp Fiction? Good heavens! All right, Ivan having to do his final climb while Tallman is facing off against Charlie. So here's how Charlie works, folks. They're going to have to shoot that mirror he's holding when it shows the symbol 4 times. Now, only Charlie knows how long it's going to be before he shows it again, but it turns out if you shoot that ball when it's not showing the symbol, you take damage, but it also resets this timer a little bit faster. But Tallman actually not opting to do the damage boost strat. And that's the other dangerous thing about this fight, is if you stand still, lightning. So Tallman having this 4th one's not quite so quick. Oh no, that was unfortunate timing. And the 4th phase is extra dangerous because if you miss it enough times, Charlie just starts getting faster as the phase goes on. But Tallman sending Charlie packing, entering his cutscene to get the fully powered suit right as Ivan ends his to start the fight. Now let's see how Ivan's Charlie fight goes. Alright, that first sigil is free, my friend, but let's see how the other 3 go. Ivan, again, not opting to take that first damage boost. I'm surprised. Oh! For a moment there, I was worried he was not going to get that symbol, but he gets it. Charlie, please, he's just taking forever to show his symbol here. Alright, and Tallman now with the power of shoulder pads and the power of purple. Oh, Ivan missing the 4th symbol. Oh, missing it twice. Ivan, no. Oh, no. Come on, Ivan. All right, finishing off Charlie. Meanwhile, you saw heytallman grab that super missile tank. That's the final power. That's the final pickup you're going to be seeing either of them get. 6 super missiles is the magic number for the final boss fight. You would have seen Ivan skip that one if he had gotten Brinstar Super, but no such luck. But at this point, both of them are on their way to the true endgame. This is the section that can possibly make or break the race at the end, because even with gravity suits, Samus takes a surprising amount of damage. Those enemies will still do, pirates will still do 50 damage, half an E-tank, and both of them don't have that much health. Nor do they have screw attacks. They can't just be jumping around. 100% kind of spoils you in this section. So they're going to be trying to get through here, dealing with the pirates taking as little damage as possible, which is difficult, because later on there's a lot of pirates. Alright, I've been getting himself that final super missile tank. With that, they are both done. No more power-ups. Any percent. Let's do this. Tallman doing his best impression of a rocket ship. Ooh, what's he doing? Tallman, no! I'm not sure what happened there. I think he might have just dropped a space jump. Spaceship in this game is definitely a lot more comfortable to use than the one in Fusion, but still, if you start tapping that button too fast, you can drop the jumps, and you don't want that. Ooh. These, I don't even remember what they're called, nucleuses? Those lightning dudes, hate them. Unfortunately, you don't want, charge beam strat does not work so well there, because if they hit you, you're just going to take damage. Alright, so Tallman having a little bit of trouble making it through here, only at half his health. He's got to play it careful. Ivan, meanwhile, just having no trouble zooming through here. Tallman, you're gonna give me that? Oh, Tallman does not go for that swag missile. That always just warms my heart whenever I see someone try to go for that diagonal missile. Frame perfect trick saves no time, but it looks so cool. Alright, Ivan doing his own Shine Spark here. Letting that pirate do the work. That's one of the things that's kind of nifty developer touch here. Pirates, with their shots, can break blocks. And in fact, we're going to see both of them try to take advantage of that in the room a little bit later on. Actually, the next room for Tallman, let's see if he actually goes for that strat. I don't know if he does. Oh, he does not. He's just going for it. If you freeze a pirate in the doorway there, they will often shoot after you and break a couple of the blocks for you. Ooh. Unfortunately, not having wave beam or long beam, you're going to have to use a lot more bombs than they would like to get through here. And Ivan taking a few extra hits in that room with the nuclei. I'll have to look it up. Oh, he's going for the missile. Oh, he gets it! Ivan making my evening, getting that swag missile. Oh, I love it. Meanwhile, Tallman going through probably the last dangerous room of this run right here. These pirates are everywhere, and they want you dead. Thankfully, Tallman making it through with 104 health, so he plays clean here. He should have no trouble heading into the final fight. Very good, very good. Ivan, meanwhile, about to head into the room where we might be able to get that helpful pirate. Oh, he froze the one in the door. Let's see if he gets it. Nope, does not. The pirate does not help out. So now Ivan has to go through that gauntlet of those last couple of dangerous pirate rooms. And here we are, Tallman first to face off against Mecha Ridley. He needs to get all 6 supers into Mecha Ridley's weak point to kill him quickly. So he can't afford to miss a single one. Woo! Oh no, he tanks one! Thankfully, he doesn't take any other ones, so just a few more missiles and he's done for. There we go. Oh no, Ivan! Oh no! Oh no! Those pirates, and even when you're this late in the game, you cannot rest for a moment. This game takes no prisoners. I am so sorry, Ivan. And just like that, Ivan has, regrettably, expectedly, forfeited in SRL. I'm so sorry, Ivan. That was... Oh, man. You never like to see that. But it's not over. But heytallman is not in the clear yet either. He actually has to finish. Otherwise, it does not count as a victory for him. So he still has to make it out of here, which means he has to both get himself an escape spark and also survive the true final boss, the 2 black pirates guarding the ship. So I don't know if he's aware of what's going on, but he's definitely trying to avoid taking any damage here. Oh! Fortunately, having a little bit of a trouble there. Here we go. In this room, you're going to see Tallman set up. Get this robot out of the way, and he's going to set up a shine charge. If he does it right, he'll get what we call a shine break, which means he'll be able to crouch and get the charge while still breaking the block. Perfect. Perfect. All he has to do is get to the top of this room with this charge, and he'll be able to ball spark into the final room. Very nice. Tallman's on the express bus to the end game right here. He'll hit the wall in the final room. He has to deal with 2 black pirates and a red pirate. Thankfully, we have a good setup, but you gotta be careful. If you get out of position, those black pirates will ruin your day. Ooh! Tries to snipe the red pirate. Oh gosh. Oh no! This is what I always worry about. I have nightmares about this. Oh no, oh gosh! Thankfully, the black pirates do less damage, but unfortunately... Okay, he manages to get them back into position for the strat. Oh, I got real worried there. That's the problem. That red pirate comes at a bad time. Sometimes the black pirates will finish climbing up. Thankfully, Tallman able to recover. One last pirate. And just like that, Tallman finishing up. And he is our winner today. Official SRL time of 43:20. In fact, Tallman joining me here now... Tallman, can you hear me?
Hey.
Hello.
Oh, that was an experience.
GG and congratulations. That race was, boy, I don't need a cold drink after that.
I think I need 2.
Whew. How do you feel about that? How do you feel about your run there?
Well, where do I start?
Wherever you want.
Oh, man. Well, I was feeling okay up until Imago Cocoon, where I had to farm for missiles because the whole way before was not very generous to me.
Ooh, yeah, I saw that. I was just oh-knowing repeatedly.
Other than that, it felt solid through like the rest of Ridley, through Kraid. I got AWS first try. I saw that Ivan failed it once. And other than that, it felt okay. Turian was fine. I felt like I saw that he also had trouble farming for supers.
Yeah, he went into the that final hallway before Mother Brain with 0 supers, and he just couldn't get any drops.
Oh man, that's
alone
tragic.
let you catch up to him right there. Yeah, that was. It's always unfortunate to see something like that happen, but then you guys were still keeping pretty close and suitless, and even into the end game.
Yeah, my suitless was a little sloppier than I feel like I usually put up. I missed one shot on Charlie, but everything else felt okay. I got the shine on the first try. I think on my last 2 tournament races, I missed it on my first dash up to it.
No, yeah, you got your escape spark pretty clean there, though. After that those 2 black pirates and that red pirate was plotting your demise right there.
Yeah, I usually just shoot him up there to freeze him, and I missed today, and I'm like, uh-oh, this is going to be bad. And then I almost died in the last room of the game. What happened to Ivan in the end? I saw that he forfeit a few minutes, like pretty much right when I was at Mech Ridley or so.
I actually looked away when it happened, but he was heading into the last couple of pirate rooms before Mecha Ridley, the one where you have to climb the 2 vertical ones.
Yeah, the second most dangerous room in the game?
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm assuming he probably just took a couple hits and died?
Yeah, unfortunately, he was doing real well heading into that room. I think he was down maybe 1 E-tank, but then I thought he was fine. I turned away to look as you were fighting Mecha Ridley, and then I just see his screen flash white. I'm just like, oh god, I missed it.
Oh no. Yeah,
it just you can't. That room though, it's like those pirates are just everywhere. You can never really just take them for granted. They'll just ruin you.
Yeah, it's rough. I think it's slightly less random though than the side hopper room in Ridley, which I consider to be the most dangerous room.
Yeah, that room is real dangerous. You made it through pretty well, especially with you were really low on missiles at that time.
At
the side hopper room.
Yeah, because I had to farm at the cocoon. My Ridley overall felt okay. And I've been consistently going, not getting the super behind the Chozo statue, so that saved me like 5 seconds there.
Yeah, I noticed that Ivan did go for it, and you went for it, but then I got a little bit nervous there because I saw you get hit by a fireball, but you still finished off Ridley with 49 health to spare.
Yeah, once you get the timing down, you pretty much it feels consistent every time. He always starts with the same attack as long as you just pause for enough and you shoot 1 or 2 of the fireballs. I usually end up shooting 1 or 2 of the fireballs and missiles, and that affords me the time to just go in and tank the rest of the hits.
Interesting. I'll have to remember that. I actually have had a lot of trouble with trying to beat Ridley with only 1 E-tank. But
yeah, and once you get it the first couple times, like it almost becomes automatic. I haven't died to Ridley in a while. Let me find some wood to knock on.
Yeah, that's the thing about Ridley. Even very experienced runners, if you just make 1 mistake in that fight, you just die because your health is so tight.
Yeah, I've seen it happen a couple times this tournament at least.
Definitely. But yeah, with that, you move forward into round 4 of the losers bracket, facing off against the winner of the upcoming race between Mickey Now and Ayash. That's
going to be rough for me.
Hey man, you've been doing real well. You've been fighting your way up. So
yeah,
I have not been taking anything for granted in this tournament. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, well, if I can do a run like yesterday, I got my first 41 yesterday, but my computer died right after Mech Ridley, so the end of the run wasn't recorded.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
That was my first 41 too.
But you did it once, you can do it again, man.
Yeah, hope so.
So, got any final thoughts? Any other words for everyone watching, or your potential upcoming opponent?
Imago Cocoon be damned.
Wise words.
That's all I got.
Truer words have not been spoken at this day. But for those of you watching, unfortunately, that's actually all we got today as far as Zero Mission. Well, yeah, actually. But on this very channel, in an hour and a half, we have some Paper Mario 1000 Year Door, which that's a great game and a cool run.
That's incredible. Also, truer words have never been spoken today.
And we also have the Donkey Kong Country All Stages Tournament is continuing. We have 2 races of that, one at 7:15 on Speed Gaming and one at 9 Speed Gaming 6. Yes, there are 6 speed. Wait, no, 5. I can read, I promise. And some FF1 rando as well later on tonight. So there's still plenty going on. And if you do want some more Zero Mission, and you happen to have a really messed up circadian rhythm, then boy, oh boy, do I have some great news for you. Tomorrow at 4:30 in the morning, we have a genuinely fantastic race. We have Destructor, who you've been seeing light up the chat, versus Sam the Digital. Yes, that Sam the Digital. So if you're up at that time, or even if you're not, set an alarm. That's going to be a real good race.
Yeah, that is just... Also, time zones be damned.
I may actually set my alarm for that one. I have to be up early anyway, so what's getting up like 4 hours earlier, right?
I'll put it on the drive to work.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Also, shout outs to Sam. I did the Sam strat. I got it.
You did. Actually, your setup for it is... I actually thought that you weren't going for it, but your setup worked. I've never seen anyone do it the way you did it.
It's kind of janky, but it works most of the time.
Great. I mean, you both got it. I was genuinely surprised. I was just like, man, Tall Man over here showing me these 2025 strats. That was pretty wild, though. But I think that's all we got. And we're also... Our window of time is up. So, Tall Man, again, congratulations. Good luck to you in your next race.
Thank you very much.
And to everybody out there, be up at 4:30 in the morning if you dare. And thanks for watching.
Take easy.